So, guys, Paul Tracy has called out Reddit IndyCar because apparently their cancel culture kind of 10%. They're 10% fans and 90% keyboard warriors because they don't use their real names, which is kind of ridiculous. I mean, like I'm looking down at I'm just scrolling down. Nothing really negative here. I'm not seeing any negative things here. But, they do go after Paul Tracy, so, So, on one hand, okay, I'm neutral in this kind of thing, because on one hand, Paul Tracy is an absolute degenerate. I mean, like, I'm fine with him being anti-lockdown and that stuff. I'm fine with him being anti-lockdown, and I'm fine with his beliefs, but to be this offended by Reddit is kind of hilarious and kind of degenerate. So how about we look at his Instagram post? Okay, so Paul Tracy announces his departure on Twitter on his Instagram account. Now, yeah, they do go after him quite a lot. So I can sympathise with Paul Tracy a bit here, but at the same time they're just reporting on news. They're just reporting, okay, Paul Tracy, is departing Twitter. That's it. That's all it is. So and then well, oh god, no. Okay, so Reddit co-equal branch is the worst social media site with Twitter. I don't really think that. I've been on Twitter, I've been on Reddit, and quite honestly, Reddit is more fun. It's more wholesome. Like, with Twitter, it's just outrage all the time. Reddit, like, if you pick just your hobbies, it's a really wholesome experience. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are a lot of leftists, there are leftist kind of subreddits out there, but if you avoid them, it's actually really, really nice. It is 100 times better than Twitter. So no, I disagree with you, Paul, right here. Reddit is not co-equal branch as the worst social media site. It is far from the worst, okay? Twitter is by far the worst site I've ever been on. So, yeah, I don't really go on Twitter now. I go on it every now and then, but not now. So, yeah, Reddit for me is a lot more enjoyable. If you know where to go. If you stay within your hobbies, not, keep out of the politics, it's fine. And I guess Twitter's kind of like that as well, so he says 10% real fans, 90% scumbag keyboard warriors hiding behind fake names. Let's see how long before it starts a thread on there. Well, of course they're going to start a thread because you've just called them out. That's how the internet goes. That's how the internet is. Jeez. I mean, let's just think for a second here, okay? Paul Tracy, he's a reporter on NBC, which, NBC is mainstream media. He is part of the problem. He always talks about, this lockdown. Then why didn't you speak about on TV, you degenerates? I mean, what's wrong with people using fake names, eh? Oh look at this, fake names, guys. People are applying fake names, guys. Look, fake names. I mean. I mean, look at this simp. See, Instagram isn't even that better either. I mean, yeah, sure, it's kind of free, but I mean, it's full of degenerates who just, yeah, it's full of thoughts. That's what it is. Instagram is full of thoughts. I do not go on Instagram because it's just as degenerate as Twitter. Okay, like I've been on Twitter and I'm like, okay, no, social media is terrible for me, so I'm not going to go on Instagram or Facebook. That's it. But yeah, like I'm neutral on this, and quite honestly, I'm just laughing at it all because it's just you got one side here which absolutely has a hate boner for him. But they didn't even put it on the. Oh no! It's actually kind of hilarious. It is hilarious. Good thing I use my real name across pretty much everything then. We'll say though, half the comments there are hilarious. Imagine using Snowflakes and Soy Boy as an insult in 2021. So dumb. What's wrong with that? So you got one side here which are just degenerates, and you got one side here, that is a massive circle jerk of a retired motorsport driver, a retired racing driver, who gets really offended over Reddit coming after him. Oh no, guys! Guys! Reddit is coming after me? Imagine being scared of Reddit. Reddit is wholesome. How can you be offended over Reddit? It's Reddit. Jeez. So yeah, in conclusion, degenerates. Degenerate. Got a degenerate here who, spends his time, despite having a really well-off life, because keep in mind here, he's still going out to work whilst all of us are stuck at home. He gets to go and earn thousands of pounds each year. He gets to do his job whilst others are struggling. And yeah, sure, he's probably brought it up. He's probably brought up the fact that, yeah, people are losing jobs because of this lockdown. I sympathise with Paul Tracy in that regard. Reddit going after him for his views is ridiculous. But here, it's not really cancel culture. So, he in fact says here, right? Here's another follow-up. Here's a follow-up. Told you that will not take the base wouldn't dwell at a typing away. Let's cancel the cancel culture. That is not cancel culture, you degenerate. Tracy, you have never faced cancel culture in your life. If this is it. If this is cancel culture, then quite frankly, yeah, you are a snowflake in this regard. Because, trust me, you have never faced cancel culture. You have never faced cancel culture. If this is what you think cancel culture is, it's far worse than this. Quite frankly, stop acting like a victim. You're a fucking celebrity that earns thousands of pounds each year, hell, even millions. You live in a really nice house, probably. You live in a nice apartment. You're better than this. You live very well, but yet you stump to these people's levels. Oh no, Reddit is attacking me. Jeez. What is, like... It's going to be interesting. I'm really looking forward to the next installment of this, because, my goodness, this is actually degenerate. This is degenerate from the both of you. So, yeah, Paul Tracy is a snowflake, but at the same time, Reddit... I mean, okay. Paul Tracy is right in some regard here, okay? He's right in the... Yeah, they do go after him a bit, but I wouldn't say it's cancel culture. If you're comparing cancel culture to this, you are a snowflake, Paul Tracy. You are a snowflake. Because this is not cancel culture. This is just an absolute... This is just a Reddit group going after someone. Making fun of them. Alright? That's not cancel culture. Cancel culture is someone legitimately attempting to go, oh, he's offended me, let's cancel this guy. They're not straight out going, let's cancel Paul Tracy. They're just making fun of you. Making fun of you for absolutely nothing, just for your views. So, yeah, they are degenerates, but when you get offended over people making fun of you, do not say Snowflake unironically to anyone else ever again, because you're not being attacked. Well, you are being attacked, but you're not being cancelled here. You are just being made fun out of by Reddit. That's it. You're just being made fun of. It's not any attempt to cancel you. It's just, he's funny. And in fact, you're giving them a reaction, and so therefore they're going to do it more. They're going to do it more, you fucking idiots. You utter complete idiots. Jeez. If you have people making fun of you, just ignore it. Simple internet, people. It's the internet. You will be made fun of. It's the internet culture. There is nothing you could do to change it. It is Twitter, Reddit, every other social media is the internet, okay? It's internet culture, and no matter how much you hate it, if you hate it so much, leave the internet in its entirety. You will not be missed. Right? These people, whilst, yes, alright, I'm not with Reddit here, because, quite frankly, the fact that they're making fun of you just because you stated an opinion, and, yeah, they are going after you, but they're not cancelling you. There's a difference. Alright? Right, Count Dankula, okay? Count Dankula, he gets attacked. If Count Dankula said what you're saying here, Paul Tracy, I'd understand, because his life has been ruined by these people. But Paul, you have not lost your job. You have not lost anything here. You're not being cancelled. You have not lost anything. Count Dankula cannot get a job because he was cancelled for making a silly joke. You're not being cancelled here. You are the snowflake here. In fact, both of you are snowflakes. Paul, you are a right-wing snowflake. Our IndyCar, you are left-wing snowflakes, okay? Our IndyCar is snowflakes. Paul Tracy is a right-wing snowflake. That's it. That's my opinion right there. Okay? So that's my reasonable, fair, balanced take on this. Okay? Unbiased. My genuine thoughts on this whole incident, and quite honestly, I can't wait for more of this, because it's hilarious seeing, someone like Paul Tracy, who has such a well-off life, be so offended over just some Reddit, like, just being offended over people making fun of them on Reddit or something. It's the internet. If you don't like it, leave. Because it's internet culture, and it will never change. Alright? Quite frankly, if you're so offended by these people making fun of you, then quite frankly, you're trying to cancel internet culture. Because internet culture is making fun of people. Right? Internet culture has this kind of thing, where they do make fun of you, and you all get made fun of no matter what your political opinion is. If you're a right-winger, you'll be made fun of by leftists. If you're a leftist, you'll be made fun of. You'll be made fun of by right-wingers. It's quite simple. It's the internet. It's just how it is. Right? This is harmless. If someone said, X Minx G, or, well, I'm not X Minx G anymore, but AOL Minx just called us out, right? And they made fun of me here, right? If they said, like, go away, go to hell, AOL Minx, I would be laughing at it, okay? I would be laughing at it. Because that's just the internet. That's just the internet. I can simply laugh it off. because it's the internet. But right here, you're acting like a snowflake, Paul. You're acting like a leftist, getting offended over people making fun of you. I'm being harassed. I'm being targeted. Stop acting like a fucking victim, because you aren't a victim. In fact, you're very well off. You haven't lost your job, so you have no right to say, I'm being attacked. I'm a victim here. Because you're not a victim. And in fact, you're giving them your action. You're giving them extra incentive to make fun of you because you just replied to them, right? All you could have done is, right, so they talk about Paul Tracy, right? They're attacking you, right? They're going after you. They're making fun of you. Just ignore them. Just ignore them, because now you've just made yourself a complete and utter moron. It is actually really funny. It is just... Oh! Okay, there you go. That's my opinion on that whole matter. Reddit is degenerate for going after Tracy for his opinions. But again, it's the internet. People will do that to people who they don't like. And Paul Tracy's a degenerate for getting so offended at people coming after him and making fun of him. Because that's the internet. No matter what political opinion you are, you'll be made fun of. Right? You have your public name, you're a well-known figure. I mean, Lewis Hamilton gets criticism, but he doesn't go, I'm a victim, I've been a victim of abuse. No, he doesn't do that. So I disagree with him politically. He is less of a snowflake than you are, Paul. Because he keeps quiet about it. He'll just mind his own business. Quite honestly, I wish he would listen to some of the criticism, but, it's his life. He gets to choose what he wants to listen to and what he doesn't want to listen to, so... But yeah, there you go.